Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today in this video we visited a restaurant called Heavenly Desserts, and as the name goes, it's purely a dessert restaurant, but it was so fantastic. I'm so glad we found this spot. We visited the branch in Tooting and it was amazing. Firstly, the decor, the ambiance, the decorations around the place were just fantastic. It was brightly lit up. The chairs, the tables, the colours that they used, it really made it feel very inviting, and it just made it for a very pleasant experience to go to. Now, as usual, we went with the family, and let me tell you, the selection of desserts available were fantastic. Now, the kids, of course, wanted what the kids want, but man, the desserts here were just, they were on a completely different level. We went quite early, so we were the only ones in there when we arrived, but still it was such a nice place and a nice atmosphere to just sit down and enjoy yourselves. So we ordered a selection of desserts. Now we're going to start off with the kids' desserts. They got a chocolate brownie with some strawberries and chocolate chip ice cream. My wife and I ordered baklava to start with, and they were excellent. I have to say, they were crunchy, crispy, tasteful, and they weren't overly saturated and coated with sugar syrup, which some of them I've had are. The second thing we ordered was a rose and pistachio milk cake, because they've been on the trend and I just had to try a milk cake. The last thing we got was, we opted for a San Sebastian cheesecake. Now, starting with the milk cake, I have to say it was the star of the show. It was so delicious. The cake was moist. The icing mixture that they put on top, it's making my mouth water just talking about it. The pistachios were fresh and crunchy. The rose petals and the rose flakes on top, they were just excellent. And the presentation, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so unique. We got this small little milk jug which had a pistachio flavour milk inside, which we were able to just pour over the top of the milk cake by itself, and that combined with the milk cake was just, it was an excellent dish. For this dish alone, I have to say I'd give this pistachio milk cake a solid 9 out of 10. Also, just talking about the portion sizes, it's enough for 2 people, so it might look like it's small, but it's so rich that it's enough for 2 people to share this. The cake was very, very moist. The milk really added to the sweetness of it, and it was just, it's literally, I have to say, it's one of those things where you describe it as to die for. If you're a fan of pistachio, then you're absolutely going to love this. If you're a fan of milk cake, then you just have to try this. The milk was like, it had like a nice thick consistency to it. It wasn't like completely runny, and considering it was my first time having a milk cake like this, it did not disappoint. Like I said, this was truly like the star of the show. The next thing we tried was a San Sebastian cheesecake. Now, I had a little bit of mixed feelings about this one. It wasn't the San Sebastian style cheesecake I thought it was going to be. We all know which one I'm talking about. But again, the presentation was good. It came with some nice berries, blueberries, raspberries, and some chocolate already drizzled on top. And they gave you a small pot of melted chocolate sauce to pour over it. Now, the reason why I had mixed feelings about it is, one, as you'll see in the video, of course, the chocolate wasn't as melted as it should have been, I thought. The temperature of it could have been a little bit warmer, just to help it, you know, not just drizzle over the cake, but actually melt and pour over, kind of like the milk cake was. As far as the flavour went, it was fine. It was a nice cheesecake. Again, it wasn't overly sweet. Yeah, as far as a cheesecake goes, it was actually really nice. I actually finished the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, it was really nice. So overall, I'd say my experience at Heavenly Desserts was a very pleasant one. Now, based on the limited selection that we chose from off the menu, I have to say with my experience at Heavenly Desserts, we give this one a solid 6 bites out of 10. So I would certainly recommend you go try it. They have branches now all over the place, and I'll leave the website in description down below. So once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, there's plenty more videos coming, and don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family, and let me know your thoughts down below what you thought of the desserts. And if you do go and try it, I'd love to hear from you. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video.